Hey y'all, again, another review. Bam, two reviews in one day. Bam, bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Two reviews one day. Bam. That's because I love y'all. I got love for y'all. I love y'all deep. Okay, I got love for y'all. But yes, another review. Once again, I still look dingy. Like I said, just where's oh, what was that show? Fairly Odd Parents. All right, if y'all my age or older, y'all remember the Fairly Odd Parents? Okay, that came on Nickelodeon. I wish that show came on. It don't come on anymore. Um, but y'all remember one of Timmy's friends, Chester, and his dad. What was his dad's name? Something. His dad was something. And he was like this horrible baseball player. He wore like a bag over his head all the time. Yes, and shame. Yes, I need to have a bag cut out like he did because I just look ugh. I wash my hair once a week. So once this week is over, we're going back to my hair being curly because this blow drying, I'm never going to blow dry my hair again. I'm never going to do it. Nope. No. And it's the first time I actually blow dried my hair, like my own hair, in years. Because, like, ever since I went natural, like, I don't flat iron my hair. I don't blow dry my hair, except for when I'm going to the salon. And when I go to the salon, that's like, what, every couple of months or like once every blue moon, I decide, oh, I'm going to get my hair done. I want my hair to be straight, whatever. Like, but usually it's just my hair and curls. And that's like my hair salon, like my hair's like right here, but I just look so dingy. But y'all aren't here to hear me complain about myself. No, 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 no. You're here because you love Good Girls and you like that I review Good Girls. And so you're following me on this journey. And we're here, episode 6. We already did episode 5. Episode 6 of View from the Top. That's why you're here. That's why you clicked the video to watch me review the show. So I'm going to give you the review. Okay, so this is Good Girls Season 1, Episode 6 of View from the Top. Now, we open up the episode and we're going back and forth between a crime scene and Beth and Dean. So open up the episode, we see this, we're in the woods and we're in a creek and a lake and everything like that. And we see, these cops at the lake. And we see a car being lifted from the lake. We cut to Dean and Beth. They're at the doctor's, and the doctor's explaining to the dean that he has prostate cancer and that either chemotherapy or radiation or look at different treatment options and everything like that. Beth is taking it all in, but then she asks the really most important question: how much is this going to cost? How much is this going to cost? Okay. So then we cut back to the crime scene and we see Agent Turner, and he's looking at the car that's being lifted from the lake. Cut back to Dean, and Beth leaves, and Dean was like, tells the doctor, like, you couldn't act like more serious. The guy was like, it's cancer. It's cancer. Okay. So then Dean gives him a car from his dealership. Cut back to Agent Turner at the crime scene. The car is being lifted up, and it's the SUV, and it has Boland Motors on the license plate. So it's the car that the girls sunk when they did their trip to Canada. Okay. So at Ruby's house, the family, they're, doing like this little performance for Sarah. They're rapping. And you cut to Sarah. Sarah's just on the couch. She's looking tired. She enjoyed the performance, but she just wants to get some sleep, okay? She's tired. Um, Ruby tells Stan that she's going to be like busy all day at the diner. Okay, all day. Y'all remember she got fired for calling out that boy and her mom. I think it was early on in the season. She got fired at the diner, and so the ladies give her cut, and it's lower than last time. Last time it was short, but now this is like short, like it's not gonna get them by, for what they've been doing. And so Ruby was like, look, we did this to make a lot of money, but it's like we're not doing this. So it's like we just need to cut our ties now and be done with it. They all agree with it. Okay, fine. So they meet Rio later on. And Ruby was about to explain to him that we're done. Well, she was going to tell him that they're done. Like, there's no more of this. Beth pops in and says, we want more. Okay, we want more. You're not giving us enough money. We want to do more. Okay. And so Rio was like, what, you want to clean $500,000? Okay, you can do it. So now they have to clean. You probably they was cleaning like 20,000, 15,000, $10,000. Now they got to clean $500,000, $500,000 they need to clean. It's not enough work for the three of them. So Beth decides, let's bring in more people into this. This is where I am not on Beth's side. This is where I am on Ruby's side. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You have a system going on with the three of you. The three of you have the system. You haven't been caught yet. Nobody doesn't know what you're doing. It's like, why then do you want to add more people to this business? Because let me tell you something. More people brings in more trouble. More people brings on more eyes. So why are you bringing in more people to clean this money when the three of you were working together doing this? It wasn't a problem. See this? No, you don't bring more people into something that's already been established, that already has nothing going on without a hitch. But now you want to bring more people into this, which can cause more eyes, which can bring more trouble, which can be more problems. More money, more problems. Okay? More money, more problems. And that is what they're in right now. They have a whole bunch of money. Now they're about to have a whole bunch more problems. So they decide to bring in a couple of friends and basically tell them that this is a secret shopper job. So what you're going to do is that you're going to go to one of the superstores, you're going to buy stuff, you're going to fill out a customer complaint, then you're going to return money, you get paid. Secret shopper. All right. Some of the ladies, weren't kind of here for it. They were kind of like, this doesn't sound good. But in the end, they kind of like agreed to it because Annie said the person with the more money gets a new Corvette. So then they all agreed to it. So, Agent Turner is at Dean's dealership, and he told him that they found a car, the SUV that he reported stolen. It was in the lake, and he tells Dean that Beth may know something about it. So Dean, the next day, he's looking at Beth, questioning her, like he's looking at her with shock. And he asked her, what do you have planned on today? She's like, oh, going to the store, then to the post office, and, to this and this and this, okay? Basically the same old housewife routine. Was it? Okay, at the grocery store, Annie's working, and she runs into Marianne, who is Boomer's grandmother. And, she told Boomer that Annie helped her and her Annie and her friends, Beth and Ruby, helped her clean Marianne's apartment and what was it? Help clean her apartment, basically like praising Annie. Then you see Tyler, the security guard who works at the grocery store. He tells Annie that he needs to talk to her. So he goes outside and he tells her, I did the shop and like I got the items and I was going to return the items. But someone broke into my car. Annie's like, well, your windows don't look messed up. Yeah, they got my locks. And so Annie was like, how much did they take? He said all of it. How much was it? $20,000. They took all of his stuff. Whoever robbed him took all of the big appliances. And they took $20,000. He doesn't have the receipt. Okay? So it's like, what's going on? And so Annie tells Beth, and the girls have to figure out how they're going to come up with the merchandise and how they're going to come back, for the $20,000. So they come up with a plan. Annie and Beth, they go undercover, and Ruby's doing lookout. So they're getting all of the items that Tyler, got robbed for. And they're, getting all the stuff, getting everything of it. And then when they're about to check out, Beth is checking out, okay? And so she's going towards the security. She's about to leave. And y'all know, like at Sam's or Costco's. Sam's here in Michigan. And Sam's, when you're about to leave, they have like a sales associate with a highlighter, and when you're about to leave, you hand them the receipt, and they look at your cart, and then they like draw like a highlighter across the receipt. That means that everything's good. Basically, what the security guard was doing. And so she's about to walk out, and the alarm rings, and the security guard, was looking, hey, what do you got over there, and everything like that. And so that gives Annie a chance to leave and walk out without being caught. And Beth had on a scarf, and she gives it back. So Annie and Ruby are just hauling all the stuff into the trunk quickly. Beth gets home, and Dean starts questioning her. He tells her that he found a car, and that the car got put in the lake because his wife was doing a mini shop in Canada. So he is finding all of this out, and he knows that she is doing something illegal. And Beth tells him that they needed the money and they needed it fast, and they got everything taken care of. So he needs to calm down. Is that something on my glasses? Oh, that's just the glare. Like right, where is it at? Oh, it's not there, but it was like a little light, like right there. So Dean finds out what Beth has been doing. Okay, she's been making money illegally. Okay, so Ruby comes home, and she tells Sarah that, she got Chinese. Sarah said, well, Uncle Tony brought food for him. Ruby's like, what? She goes in the kitchen, and there's Tony and Stan. And Stan, he is pissed. Tony starts saying, oh, I'm so sorry, Ruby. If I would have known, I would have let you go. Y'all remember he fired her early on in episodes for not apologizing to the boy who was disrespecting her. Stan is pissed. Stan is like shocked. And Ruby starts lying to him, saying that, oh, I was going to find a job, and it's like I want to make sure that I found it before, just saying that I, lost a job. And Stan basically just cuts her off and says, I don't believe a word that's coming out of your mouth whatsoever. Boomer is having dinner with Marianne, and she's just praising Annie. Oh, Annie is this, Annie is that. Boomer's like, Grandma, don't fall for it. She's lying to you, and she's a loser. Grandma was like, well, look here. I found out in a magazine that Jessica Alba, because he lied and said that Jessica Alba was his wife, saying that she saw Jessica coming out of the gas station, and like paparazzis were following her, and she tells about her husband and her kids. And basically Grandma read Boomer basically saying that she wished he had more friends, and that he's always had trouble like making friends, making connections with people. Boomer then goes to the FBI office, and he sees Turner. Turner doesn't acknowledge Boomer whatsoever, and Boomer's pissed, and he was escorted to leave. The ladies meet with Rio, and they ask him, how do you not get caught? And so Rio breaks it down to them. All right, breaks it down. Oh, you do this and this and this and this, and then this and this and this and this. Okay. And so he gives them the cut, and they did a good job. They delivered. They cleaned the $500,000. So now bump it up to $750,000. You deliver, you get paid up more. Okay. And so basically do your job. Do what you're told. Okay. So the ladies celebrate, and Beth says 6 months. 6 months and we're out. So that means that's enough money for you, Ruby, to pay for Sarah's medical bills and her medicine. And Annie, that's enough money for you to pay off the lawyers and everything like that. And then that's enough for me to put money in the bank to make sure everything's clear. But if something goes down, we invest in something, so we have a safe net in case anything happens. Basically, they just flipped the game, what Rio taught them to do. So at home, Ruby tells Stan that she started making a business, and she didn't want to tell him because she didn't want to be a failure. So then Ruby starts dropping money, dropping money, dropping money, dropping money. $20,000 that she made during the shop. Stan is he is happy, he is shocked, and she didn't tell him what she was doing. She was like the secret shopper, so it's very lucrative. And so Stan, he's like, smells like money, it's heavy and everything like that. They just started dancing. He now forgives her basically. um then we see Annie goes to Marianne, and she basically told Marianne that we stole from you. We stole from you. I don't work for an agency, and we took one of your figurines. So I couldn't find the drummer boy. So I gave you the figurine with the accordion player. And so Marianne wasn't upset whatsoever. She wasn't upset. She asked her, um, oh, she said something. Was it important, I think? Did you really need it? Or something like that. So basically, Marianne forgives Annie. So at the store, Boomer asked the sock boy, Darren, I need some favors, need a little something, something. I need to hook up. Darren is acting stupid. He was like, party aisle is aisle 4. Pharmaceutical is aisle 9. Boomer's like, I know what you're doing. What do you have? Darren was like, I have Molly, I have Oxy, I have a whole bunch of other stuff. So Boomer, the loser, decides to take the money, take the drugs that he bought from Darren, and put them into Annie's locker. Basically planting the drugs on her. Oh, I cannot stand Boomer. I cannot stand him. And I said this before. I'm reviewing shows that I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. I've seen season 1 through season 3. They're going to come out with season 4. I have seen all of them. Seen episodes. I know what's going to happen. And I hope I did a good job not spoiling you guys with like stuff. But I cannot. Now that I'm looking back at these shows, I am going to have to revisit people that I did not like on the shows. This is the case with Boomer. I cannot stand Boomer. Ugh, he's so annoying. So Boomer buys the drugs from Darren and he plants them into Annie's locker. So at the end of the episode, Dean tells Beth that, Beth said that she had a hard time opening up the front door, so she had to go through the back. Dean was like, yeah, I changed the locks. Okay. Also, Fred is going to be closing at night, so I can come here early. And so basically he changed the locks because Rio isn't going to be messing with them anymore. And Dean is just saying, oh, they've corrupted you, they got to you. And it's like, you're okay. They're just trying to mess with you. Beth was fed up with, that whole like, oh, they tricked you and they got a hold of you and they brainwashed you, they didn't know what they were doing. It's like she's taking that anger because she's sick and tired of that story of like people are corrupting her because, oh, she's a good woman. It's like she's goody two shoe. And it's like, no, she decided to do this on her own. She decided to continue doing this business on her own. And so Beth just dropping money on Dean. She's just dropping money after money after money after money on Dean. And she walks away. And that was the end of the episode. Like, Beth is tired of this good girl, this goody two-shoe narrative, It's like she's the one that's continuing to do this. She's stuck now. She likes this. She likes the adrenaline pumping types of criminal lifestyle. She likes this now. She's in deep. And so it's going to be hard for her and the crew to get out of, this business because it's fast money. So that was the end of episode 6. All right. Let me tweak up the episode 5 while I'm at it. All right, so I will see you guys. So I decided that I am gonna do the next round of reviews. I'm gonna do is Animal Kingdom, and then Good Girls. I'm gonna do that. So next reviews is Animal Kingdom and Good Girls. All right, so I will see you guys later, and I will probably look way more decent than what I look like right now. But you guys stuck with me. I just need a paper bag. So I will see you guys later. All right, peace, love.